Hi there, this is Brendan Stoneman with Remax Kelowna, and I am joined by Property Manager Patrick Shillington. He's a Property Manager with Remax Management Solutions. So I found whether you are selling a property or you're looking to rent a property, if you miss the mark on the price, it's really hard to be successful. So how do you as a property manager
price point is
that?
very important. You want to make sure that you are advertising at a fair market rate. You don't necessarily want to overreach your price points. You want to be able to attract the right fit of individuals. So it's important to do comparables. Time of year comes into factor as far as how busy or slow the market might be. So it's essential to have a proper valuation done to get you the right price points. You obviously want to make sure that it's fair and you're not charging too low. But if you charge too high, you potentially could be sitting on your property vacant for a period of time without having tenants in place. So it's important to go in at the best price points that you can for the time of year and for the type of property.
For sure. So aside from the potential of having it sit vacant for a while, I guess what are some of the other risks or drawbacks to overshooting the market a bit?
If you're asking higher than the current market value might be on the property, you're obviously going to have fewer people looking at it, but those people that are looking at it, just because somebody can afford it doesn't mean they're going to be the right applicants for the property. They could see that down the road they're no longer getting the value in what they're paying for the property. They're seeing other properties, similar type, come available at less price points. So those types of tenants tend to break leases because they realize the value is not there in what they're paying. They're no longer going to look after and maintain the property as if it's their own because they feel they're getting cheated by the amount of rents that they're paying for what the product is. So it's very important to go in at the proper rental rate for the property to ensure that you're opening it to the most people that you can so that you've got the ability to be selective as far as finding the right applicants for the property.
And then limit some of that turnover potential.
Absolutely. People that know and feel that they're getting good value in what they're paying for rent for the property tend to stay long term. They're going to look after it and treat it as if it's their own and feel like they're at home and want to stay long term.
Yeah, and the last thing that I talk to investor clients, if that property sits empty for 1 month because nobody rented it because the rent was too high, it would take you, a year or two to recuperate that rent. So be smart.
Absolutely. It's very important to go in with the best price point you can. Be smart about it, so then that way you've got tenants lined up and prepared to rent it for as soon as it's available.